Psalms 43. It says, "Judge me, O God, and plead my cause against an ungodly nation. Deliver me from the deceitful and unjust man." It goes on to say, "O send out your light and your truth. Let them lead me. Let them bring me into your holy place and to your tabernacles. Then I will go to the altar of God, unto God my exceeding joy. With a harp I will praise you, O God, my God." You see, humanity, if they're being honest with themselves, you, me, the others, we have to separate ourselves from what is destructive to us and what is constructive to us. And to a certain degree, we have to find that balance where we not only care for ourselves, but also for others. The reason all of you are coming to this video and my videos is because I have something to offer you. That's why you're coming. But what you have to do is balance the scale and have something to offer to someone else. Do service to others. This, in essence, is what Psalms 43 is saying, amongst other things. David is talking about preserving himself from the ways of wicked people. He's not talking about preserving himself from wicked people. If they come and they annihilate him, so be it. But he does not want to be like them. And that's the point of Psalms 43 that I read. Let's get into something very interesting that I would like to talk about. So here in front of you is a photo. This is a photo of a gentleman. And for those of you that have not read a comic book or ever picked up a comic book, I just want to describe this photo first before I go into anything else. First of all, you see this gentleman here posing off, looking into the distance. A picture of confidence, a picture of hope. And then you see another gentleman behind him, and he's handling his horse. There's another horse there, and there's a wolf. Now if you look here, in the inset here, you see Good Morning Gotham, and it looks in the form of a TV set. It seems to be a radio announcer. It seems to be telling the news. Now, why I want to talk about this picture in a very specific way, and you guys will get the relevance of it in a minute, is because this picture defines what comics of a certain era were like. They were multidimensional. While one event is taking place, which is this event here, between these two gentlemen, and they're about to have a discussion with one another, they also tell you that simultaneously while that's happening, the news is going on elsewhere in another part of the world, particularly Gotham. And Gotham should hint you that one of these two characters here has something to do with Gotham, which means one of these two characters here is Batman. Okay. Now, you look at the scenery. It's very peaceful. It's placid. There's a lot of nature around, butterflies and a white dog. It's actually a wolf. And then you see this gentleman. Look at it, how he's dressed in his attire. It looks like he's going horseback riding. And the other gentleman as well. Now let me just let you know, this picture comes from The Dark Knight Returns. Okay? This is The Dark Knight Returns. It's a novel. It's a comic book novel. It has 4 sections. This is section number, I believe this is section number 3 in volume 3 of The Dark Knight Returns. Now, you can go ahead and find The Dark Knight Returns and go ahead and read it. It's quite interesting because it covers so many different subjects. But in this case, the Batman, who happens to be this gentleman here, Bruce Wayne, and Superman, who happens to be this gentleman here, which is why he looks so hopeful, which is Clark Kent, they're sitting down to have a discussion because inevitably they're going to have to pick sides as to what they're about to do. And you can see here Clark is speaking to Bruce. You notice that Clark has not aged. He has black hair. He's older than Bruce, or he's around Bruce's age. And Bruce has aged. Bruce knows Clark for a long time. And you look at Bruce here, he's holding his dog. And Clark is having a conversation with him. Now do look at Bruce's outfit. Okay? Pay attention to Bruce's outfit. Now here, again, you see Bruce, and he's speaking to Clark, and then you see an eagle, or what looks like a hawk, fly through, and they're having their discussion. I'm not going to say what the discussion is about, but in the inset of this discussion, the news plays part of what their subject of discussion is about. And the president at the time, Ronald Reagan, is on the television screen speaking. Okay? And at the end of their discourse, Superman has taken his position, Batman has outlaid his position. They both go their separate ways, as you can see here. Batman is watching Superman fly off as he holds his horse. Either Superman's flying off or he's riding off. I think he probably might be riding off. And you see Ronald Reagan here, who was an actual president of the United States. Again, kind of linking up with the realism of the time. Hey, he's saying some things on the television screen. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the story plot is. I'm not doing this video for the story plot. So here, Bruce Wayne comes back home. He's speaking to Alfred. And obviously, he's going to take on the mantle of the Batman. He takes off his clothes, and he's going to become the Batman. Now, why have I gone into so much detail about this Dark Knight Returns piece? Particularly looking at Superman, looking at Bruce Wayne or Batman. Because we found out that in one of the trailers where Bruce Wayne is talking to Diana, which you can see right here, his outfit is identical to the outfit in The Dark Knight Returns when he was speaking to Superman. In this case, this is the animated adaptation to that. So this is the animated adaptation to the graphic novel. All right, the comic book graphic novel of The Dark Knight Returns. You see Bruce Wayne here. You see what he's dressed in. But even if you look at the graphic novel here, you will see that Bruce Wayne is dressed in a similar outfit to the animated series, and therefore also to what he will be wearing in Justice League when he's talking to Diana. So it's very, very interesting. I literally pulled the outfit that Bruce Wayne was wearing in The Dark Knight Returns and put it into a live incarnation of Bruce Wayne. See him here with the dog. So this little clip here is what they animated here. This is the animated part here where he's talking to Clark Kent. Okay, so that's what you're seeing there. And then that outfit, you can see, is it corresponds to the outfit also that Bruce Wayne here is speaking to Diana with. Let me just zoom out here so you can see the complete look. And let me try to zoom in a little bit more by pulling on zoom, so we can get to Bruce Wayne a little bit more here. There's a little bar here. That's because my media that I'm using, it's actually okay. It's actually so there you go. There's Bruce Wayne right here. You see his outfit. Here he is in the digital media. You see his outfit, and look at it here as well. He's wearing a black shirt versus a white shirt that he was wearing here. All right, let's see if I can get him. Here he is. Here he is here as well. All right. So I thought that was very interesting, and I would not be surprised at the nature of the conversation. It's going to be a little bit different. But again, Bruce is speaking to a superpower being in Diana, a god basically. And in this case, this is the same scenario in The Dark Knight Returns, where Bruce Wayne is also speaking to a god here, in Superman in this case. So I just thought that was very interesting and something that you guys would be interested in knowing. So I shared this video. On that note, you guys have a great one.